Hi, I created this video to help educate you on bank funding. Bank funding is one of the most familiar options for small businesses. However, there are a few things you should be aware of before deciding if a bank loan is the best option for you. First, you should be aware that most banks require you to have a minimum credit score of 620. Most banks also ask that you put down a payment of 20% on the loan. This means that if you need a $100,000 loan, then the bank may require you to have $20,000 to use as a down payment. Now, there are other scenarios for this down payment. The most popular is using the SBA 7A loan. While it's only issued under specific circumstances, it will allow you to only need 10% down to secure the loan. Another benefit to the SBA 7A loan is a guaranteed lower interest rate, usually between 2 and 5%. Finally, be prepared to produce 3 years of personal income history. Some banks will take an employer W-2, or they might prefer a previous year's tax returns. Now that you know what to expect, let's talk about specific bank options available that you can use as baselines. Remember to start your journey by talking to the bank you currently bank with now, since existing members are always favored over someone without an account with that institution. Chances are you have heard of Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo can be a preferred option for small businesses looking to secure loans to buy tangible assets. This means trucking companies looking to expand their fleet might find an ally in this asset-based lender. Wells Fargo Bank is a great option for construction companies and other asset-based businesses. Next, Capital One. Capital One is a great bank for small business loans as they have an in-house SBA underwriting team. For the branch near me, small loans under $35,000 can even be funded without a business plan. Now, it may be different at your branch, so make sure you ask what they can do for you. Another bank to think about is Chase Bank. Chase is a great option with an in-house SBA underwriting team. As a general FYI, changes in their program in 2016 led to new policy that says loan requests over $250,000 should be handled by a corporate representative, not simply the local branch. This doesn't hinder the quality of service for your loan in any way. Another good bank to consider if it's in your region is BBVA Compass. BBVA is a lender who caters to business loans over $500,000. This is a very traditional lender who's likely to heavily weight the contents of your business plan for feasibility. As with any bank, locations are limited, and the bank currently operates in 7 states. Bank of America has been a great resource for small businesses, especially those in the medical community, according to some of my previous clients. Apparently, doctors and practitioners looking to open practice are some of the most welcome loan candidates for consideration. I wanted to make a quick point about credit unions and community banks. Smaller banks and credit unions are often able to offer the most competitive lending rates, but note that they might also have stricter requirements on personal credit score and net worth value. Finally, a word of caution. There is an emergence of third-party sites who offer to guarantee that you can land bank funding with their help. They might ask you to pay a fee, say $1,000, up front, and then they guarantee to get your loan approved with one of their banks. Beware, such guarantees can be made with loan shark-like terms on the bank's end, so be careful to avoid a company that makes a firm commitment on funding. Once you have your business plan done, visiting with a business banker is your next best step.